Another cold day, only 20 degrees. Just past, it's almost 11. It's almost 11. Well, 10:30 anyway. It's past 10:30. Yeah, and it's supposed to get down to 18 tonight. Ugh. But then it's going to warm up in the 30s again. Yeah, so and even the 40s during the daytime, but the nights will still be cold, near freezing or below. That's the weather we have this time of year. And it's bound to get colder when January and February come. That's just the way it is. Well, look at there. Two Highlanders are laying down. The other one and the white bull is over by the, well, at least the other one is anyway. I don't know about the bull. But the two calves are out there. One brown one's on the hill and the black one's in the bottom. Still nibbling on the grass, cutting it down even shorter. Yeah. A little chilly today, just like yesterday. Actually, yesterday was a little warmer because it was 30. But the sun's shining a little bit. Yeah. It's going to get cold tonight. Nothing happening here. Another day off for me. It's too cold to do anything for me. Why torture myself if I don't have to? Although tomorrow's going to be the hay feeding. Yeah, I'll feed hay tomorrow. And I'll put the bale down there tomorrow. And feed two at the big pasture too. Let's check the other cow. Or heifer. The other Highlander anyway. There they are again. Brown heifer is over that way. That little black bull. And by looking at that cow, or that heifer, the one that was in heat the other day, and the bull was trying to breed her, which I don't think it happened. Anyway, she looks like she's by herself, but she's not. I can see the white bull right underneath her. Yeah, I can see him. He's laying down over there. Another angle. I can see him better now. What do we got here? Is everybody here? Yeah, I can see him now. Still eating on this bale from 2 weeks ago. The bale from last week was up in the barn. And they're eating that too. Yeah, I can still see him. Snow is melting, but I don't think the melting is from the heat of the sun. It's from evaporation. Yeah, the air is dry when it's cold. Cold air is always dry, unless it's snowing. Yeah, that snow is evaporating. Cold. That's looking south toward my big pasture down in the bottom down there, and that's looking north to the highway. Somebody's coming. That's some kind of, I think it's FedEx. It's a big truck, van looking truck. It doesn't have FedEx on it, but it's a van truck. Cows are content. They got plenty to eat yet. Even if I feed them tomorrow, they still got hay. They can still eat this, and they still eat hay up in the barn. So they got more hay than they need. So I'm good with that. But I still feed them once a week, just to make sure they got plenty. The young calf was over that way. behind those trees. There must be something on that hill that she's eating. Okay, the other cow's gonna lay down. The older ones are laying down. The younger ones are still trying to eat something. Oh, it's cold. I gotta go back in the house. Yeah, nothing to do today except try to stay warm in the house. There's another vehicle. Oh, they're turning the other way. Yeah. I don't know who that is. I don't know who anybody is that drives around here. Neighbors, I guess. Yeah, getting more cloudy now. It seemed like there was more sun this morning, or earlier this morning. Now it's getting more cloudy as the day progresses. Cattle look comfortable, chewing their cud. A bunch of birds are flying around on my pear tree. I see a cardinal. I thought I saw a blue jay. Yeah, they're all looking for food. Yeah. Snowbirds, I see some snowbirds too. Yeah. A lot of birds hanging around. I should have a bird feeder, but I think they can go to the barn and pick up the crumbs from the corn. Anyway, tomorrow I'll put a bale down there after I feed the cattle. Go out to the big pasture, feed them, and bring a bale back and drop it off right there at the bottom of the, around the gate. I'll go through that gate tomorrow. Ground will be frozen, so it'll be no problem. Yeah, because tonight's going to get down to 18. I'm not going to feed them right away. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the afternoon when it's a little warmer, I hope. Okay, gotta go in. I'm too cold. 22 degrees at 3 p.m., so it didn't warm up much today. Yeah. Sun's getting low. Still cold, but not too bad. It's a very slight wind, so feels warmer than it looks. And the sun's shining too, which is okay. Only one animal out here now. That old heifer that was in heat. I heard the other ones in the barn banging around. Tomorrow I'll be putting a hay bale right down there. Right down there. I fed there before. Yeah, I just started feeding there this past, I guess it was last winter. I put a few bales there. I always saw the cattle laying there before I started feeding there. I always saw them laying there. Like it was out of the wind, or it was just someplace they like to lay. And that's when I started feeding. And then next spring I built that. I bought a culvert. I cut it in half, 20-footer. I put the 10-footer there and another 10-footer out in the big pasture by the pond on top. And I made two culvert crossings, this one and the one out in the big pasture. And I've been fixing them up ever since. I could use some more rock right in there, and some more dirt. Maybe next spring I'll be dragging that hill down again. I could get more dirt on that side. This side's okay, but that side's a little bit steep. I need to fill that up. Oh, the wind is cold out here. Yeah, I'm not going out to the barn today. Yeah, I know they got plenty to eat here. Or I'll be down at the bottom, over there over that way. I got a leftover hay there. Plus Plus the hay bale I fed them last week in the barn. They got enough. I'm going to feed tomorrow, so I'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, that's all I'm going to show today. I'm not even going to wait for the sunset today. Yeah. It's too cold for me to be outside. Unless I got some extra work to do. I'm going to end it here today. I don't want to drag it out too long. Unless I got something to do. Alright, that's all for today.